So, XPeng just dropped their new humanoid robot, and the entire internet is calling it a guy in a suit. The stock immediately fell off a cliff. I can't stay quiet on this. I have to break down 3 points. And these points might just change how you see this whole thing. First, why am I 100% sure the XPeng robot is real? Second, why did the stock crash precisely because it's real? And third, where does this robot actually stack up in the industry? Let's hit that first point. You don't need to analyze the gate or the details. You only need one simple line of logic. There's zero reason to fake this, because there's zero benefit. You have to understand what VCs are actually chasing right now. This isn't a new concept. Japan's been at this for decades. Boston Dynamics has been a viral hit for years. So why is capital suddenly flooding in now, and why isn't it going to the old players? Because they're not chasing a toy that looks human. They're chasing a low-cost tool that boosts human efficiency. Looking human is just a means to an end, not the goal. Can a robot that does parkour and backflips change your life? No, but a robot that can quietly load your dishwasher, that, stacked up over time, saves you massive amounts of time every single day. This is exactly why Boston Dynamics, for all its viral fame, never got the big VCs to buy in. But now, you see Tesla's Optimus, the one everyone mocked for walking like Biden, or Figure 03, which people thought was CG, getting insane funding. Yeah, right now they move like old men. But they are old men who can work autonomously. You don't need to stand there with a remote control. It's just like in 2007, when Apple announced the first iPhone. It was hard to use, but it kicked off the mobile internet era. Everyone saw the potential. Now imagine if another company, in that same year, spent all their energy faking a demo of a beautifully designed, full keyboard feature phone from the previous era. Would that make any sense? No. Zero reason. Second point, why did the stock crash because it was real? The answer is simple. Expectations collapsed. The market expected XPeng to be the Tesla of the East. Now, what are the two biggest hurdles for humanoid robots? First, autonomous work, AI. Second, low cost, commercialization. A robot that costs $1 million is worthless. You might as well hire 20 people. And on both these points, Tesla is the closest. Their FSD is the most advanced real-world AI model. You can basically think of every Tesla as a robot on wheels. With that FSD starting point, they are light years ahead of the competition. And car companies naturally have an edge in manufacturing costs. In China, XPeng is the only one with both of these advantages. And that was the problem. Capital's expectations were maxed out. And what did XPeng do? After all this hype, their big physical AI event, they just showed a robot that walks well. Where's the autonomy? Is it remote control? Is it AI? You could have at least put some obstacles out to show it can pathfind. Nothing. And cost control? XPeng himself said on stage.
你知道这个手多贵吗？这个手我们可以请一个工人几年。
When I heard that, I was just speechless. All that talk about solid-state batteries and compute power, it's like describing an e-reader with a 5090 graphics card and a 100-day battery. At the end of the day, it's just a very expensive paperweight. So, is XPeng's robot advanced? You have to admit, its walking gait is top tier. It's even better than Tesla's Optimus. And here's a counterintuitive fact for you. Making a robot run is actually easier than making it walk slowly. Think about riding a bike. Is it easier to balance when you're moving fast, or when you're trying to stay perfectly still? Walking in mechanical terms is an inverted pendulum problem. Imagine balancing a stick on your palm. You have to constantly adjust. But when you're running, forward inertia helps maintain stability. A lot of robots walk with bent knees, like a squat. That's to lower their center of gravity for stability, but it means the motors are always burning power and it wears them out. But at the end of the day, in the grand scheme of humanoid engineering, this is just icing on the cake. It's a nice to have, not a need to have. XPeng had the best hand in China, but they completely failed to show what matters. Alright, that's it for today. I'm Master Shen. In this age of information overload, I'm here to filter the noise and find the insights that are actually useful.